hello, and welcome back to another episode of Dream Daddy.
How was? More dreams, more daddies. It will.
All the daddies.
All of them.
Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry. Daddy.
I mean, some of these dads look really good, dude. Just saying.
Yeah, I wish I looked as good as half these dads.
Seriously. Like seriously, even Craig here looks pretty good.
True.
Now we just look like Goku.
Yeah. I look like legally distinct fat Goku IRL.
Hair and everything.
Yeah, hair and everything. Speaking of.
Speaking of the devil.
Hey, I got the green bushy eyebrows, the pink mustache,
Yes.
the Danny Sexbang leotard.
The Danny Sexbang leotard is the best. I love it with the cape too. Gosh, I love it. I love it so much. Though to be truthful, Taco would unironically wear that. So,
Same. I would wear it too.
if I knew how to put it together, yeah, I'd wear it. Taco not very creative when it comes to clothes. At least not making clothes anyway. Taco has a few cosplays. Anyway, did we start the episode yet?
Maybe it's a thing you can pick up. Yeah, we started the episode.
Fuck.
We started the episode like 2 minutes ago.
I don't know what my brain was doing, but it was like I was like, do I start my timer yet? Did we start the episode? Did we start the episode? Brain, why are you failing me? You failed me for the last time.
You failed me for the last time, Starscream.
Head pats. Anyway.
Amanda's 18. She still thinks I'm cool.
Amanda's 18, everybody.
I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing.
No, shit, the perfect response.
I think we got our answer. I see your point.
Totally. I'm absolutely yes. I'm absolutely cool. That's totally what that means, right?
Yeah. See? So cool. I'm so cool. She laughs when I don't even make a joke.
Yeah.
Finger guns.
Finger guns.
Oh no.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest.
Oh.
Ernest is just going through a phase, dude. He'll grow
out of it.
He'll
Hopefully.
realize how much bullshit he is, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. That or he'll end up in prison. One or the other. I won't tell Hugo
real
that.
fast in prison. He'll learn real fast in prison, to which I will say, if that kid goes to prison, all I'm going to say is that kid has a pretty mouth.
You got a pretty mouth, boy. Better hang up that phone, come
That
over
kid-
here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
Like, seriously, that kid goes to jail. The kid's going to learn real fast.
Go straight
Why
to
he
jail.
shouldn't
Do not
be
pass
there.
go. Do not collect $200.
He will learn real fast why he should not be there.
Our job as parents is to make sure
Why
our
he should
kids
have
turn
avoided
out
it.
okay. True. That is your job as a parent. It's unfortunate a lot of modern parents don't realize that.
No, I'm just kidding.
Or
No,
just
you're
don't
right.
care.
Because a lot of modern parents, I think, are kind of stupid. Like,
Yeah.
not right in the head, but, you know. I also like,
And were unsafe and had a child before they were ready.
yeah, it's not like that. A lot of
Don't be a
mistakes.
fool. Wrap your
Mistakes were
tool,
made.
everybody.
Mistakes were made.
Mistake. In more ways than one.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
No. It's not that. It's usually like at some point in your relationship with your kids, it usually does end up being like you'll have a strained part of your relationship for a little bit. It's not always, but like depending on where it is, like if you have like strained relationship with them as a kid when they're like younger and or a teen, usually by the time they're not a teen, you're usually pretty all right with them and they're pretty engaged with you by the time they're an adult. And like you're basically almost friends.
Yeah.
Not always. That's not always the case, but like it kind of like at least at one point in your life, your relationship with your kid, it's not gonna be good.
And sometimes
it's gonna be shit.
Usually, like something bad has to happen to them.
Yep.
For them to realize, like, oh, mom and or dad were actually right. They said not to do this thing or this would happen. I thought I knew better, so did anyway, and then thing happened and I was not happy.
They weren't lying about the stove being hot.
Yeah, you can only tell a kid that the stove is hot so many times before you just let them touch it and burn themselves and be like, see, I told you.
Sometimes you just gotta let it happen, you know?
Yeah.
Some kids some kids can learn by you telling them, and then there are kids that don't. There are kids who will literally have to touch the hot stove to understand that it's hot.
And then everybody automatically knows what it would feel like to lick something just by looking at it.
Yep. Weirdly.
There's a fun fact for you, everybody. You can look at something, your brain knows what it would feel like to lick it.
It's true. It's very strange. It's also very interesting because it's also like not just lick, but like also like you know what it would feel like more or less. Not always, but like.
But it's weirder to
like
think
if you were
that
to
you
rub
know what
your
it
hand
would feel like to lick it specifically. Like that's
To
the
lick
weird
it?
part.
Yeah, that is the weird one.
Like if you were just to touch it, like yeah, that makes sense.
You know what the texture would feel like to touch
But
it, and
you don't go
rub your
around
hand on it,
licking
like-
everything. So how do you know what it would feel like to lick something that you've never licked before? And yet you do. You just know.
You just know. You just know what it's like to lick taco. I mean, what?
I know exactly what it's like. Don't let us eat up your time, Splurt. Go meet some of the other people around our neighborhood.
Oh.
And without further ado, let's work some magic.
Oh, you actually have a magic hat and shit, dude. Now you're bringing it out.
You better
like,
pull
pops out with like. the
You better
magic
pull a
cape.
bottle of Jack out of that hat.
He has a hat, the freaking magic hat, what like the whole getup and shit.
For my next trick, I'm gonna saw my wife in half. You just see blood squirt out and her screaming.
Oh, she's fine, everybody. I'm a professional.
And there she is, sawed in half.
Literally, she's just like stopped moving.
From what I've gathered of his wife so far, deserved.
His wife is like
Kind of a bitch.
she's kind of like she's not good to him.
No.
She's
I
not
get the
good to
feeling she's
him,
not
but-
good to the kids either.
Probably not.
And kind of doesn't want anything to do with them. Seems like the kind that just like, all right, I popped out a couple kids. This guy had money. I'm gonna drink wine all day.
Oof. Anyways.
Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of
That just has
ease,
it
he
rough.
sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. Almost
yes,
like he
this
was a
man.
fry cook in a previous life or some sort of
Oh,
crustacean.
this
with
man
a-
must have gone through his 30s because you know when you hit 30, there's only one of two things happens. You either get really into World War II history, or you get really good at grilling meats.
The spatula is also quite impressive. It's even got port and starboard attachments.
Yeah.
You guys think the first time This is my first time in front of the grill. Bah!
Dear Lord. So I had to. A friend sent me a thing on Fallout real fast.
One Fallout?
Fallout 4 specifically. Freaking, he sent me a video of. It's not related to the topic. I'm sorry. It's an interesting thing, and I'm like, wait, what? Why is this a thing? Anyway,
He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties, and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Splurt, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrill-believable. Hey. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Oh, dear God. Not dad puns. Anything but dad puns.
I missed the dad pun, dear Lord.
Let us keep studying.
No,
he has a rare quality about him.
No, I got that one.
It's pain. Pain.
Jared would be all over this. No more!
Not the goth one, no! Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? Hey, I've never seen him make a mistake.
Oh.
Okay, we need to stop.
Okay,
this is getting
Thank
too
you!
cheesy.
Thank you, Hugo. Oh, wait, no! Took me a minute. No.
Yeah, he did one too. He did one too.
Please stop. Gosh, dang it.
All of the children at the party boo in glorious display of puns in unison.
I'm pretty sure for those who do dad jokes on the regular, I'm pretty sure children booing them is basically their applause.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Are you kidding me? That's the greatest compliment you can get is when the kids are just like, boo! Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah.
All right, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked bees churgers.
Hey?
Wait, what did you say? What?
What?
Bees churgers? What?
Yeah, you haven't heard the term bees churger?
Nope.
Oh man, that's from back in the earlier VR chat days. That was a fizzy thing.
I wasn't really there at the start of VR chat, so.
That was
never really had VR, so.
I watched a lot of VR chat content creators. Wanted to be one myself, but VR is expensive.
VR is very expensive, and it's also not very user friendly.
Man, it's wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Hey, kind of nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
And we're totally not all voiced by the same guy.
Totally not.
Totally not.
I'm sure it sounds like it, but it's not. It's actually a individual guy for each individual dad. Totally. We have the budget for that.
We totally do here at VGM. we totally do.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus,
why is he so loud?
Oh.
Like he's so like everyone else is like super mild and soft, and then his is just like, oh. Like, why is he so loud?
I don't know. He seems like he'd be like a soft-spoken person.
He seems like the guy that would actually be like the librarian voice, you know?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. That's why I gave him like a softer, like more suave voice. Plus,
Gosh, why is he
Amanda
so
seems to
loud?
be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing.
True. I never was part of that game, but gosh, the kids that could get money from babysitting. Oh,
Yeah. Well, the girls that can get money from babysitting.
because let's face
People
it,
don't
guys
tend to
are-
hire guys to babysit.
It's true. Taco thought about it once, and then Taco got older and realized why boys don't end up babysitting, because for some reason boys. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a stereotype around boys.
It's not just boys. It's just the whole man thing and men and
Yeah.
children thing. It's
Yeah.
that whole stereotype.
Because
part
there's
of
some
it.
freaks out there.
There are freaks, but the weird part is that people
Vile,
don't realize that
disgusting freaks.
there are also female freaks that are also weird about that, and it's
It's true.
kind of a little not talked about a lot.
Also, women can get away with saying like really weird shit. Like this isn't a
They
bash
get
on
away
wo-
with a lot.
like this isn't a bash on women, but a woman can come up to like a boy and be like, "Oh, he's so cute. I could just eat him up." I can't wait till he turns 18 and save him for me. And nobody
No,
bats an
that's-
eye. Like
Nobody bats an eye.
nobody bats an eye at that. But if a dude does that, fucking police are getting involved.
Police are getting involved. He's going to jail for.
Like, oh, she's such a
Pedo
cute girl.
dog.
When she turns 18, save her for me. Like, immediately 911.
911, going to jail.
Yep, straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Exactly.
It's
And you
really
also-
weird.
Do not collect $200. You lose all of your freaking get out of jail free cards.
Yeah. Everything.
Everything.
Even if you don't mean it that way, which is, I would assume that most men that would say that don't.
They probably don't. They probably mean it as a joke. Because
Yeah.
let's face it, we're men.
Or, you know,
men,
they're
men,
or they've
men
seen
like
like
to
their
joke.
spouse or wife do it or whatever, and
Men will most likely do it as a joke.
yeah. Or they've grown up around other women that have done that,
It's true.
or even had it done to them.
Oh dear lord. Dear lord. But yeah,
Hey,
women can get away with a lot more shit than guys.
yeah, it's just double standards.
Double standards.
But there's a reason for it. I mean, a lot of the like the freak shit that you hear about is men.
Yeah, but also like that's the shit that always gets plastered on freaking the news.
Yeah, that's the one that gets like the most like media spotlight.
Yep.
But
But
hey,
there
why
are
don't
there
you
are
add
women.
us all on Dad Book?
Anyway, Dad Book. Dear lord.
All right, I'm interested.
This-
what is this
this
Dad
is-
Book?
This is really dating.
Yeah.
Dating this game. Dad Book. Freaking-
Dad Book?
You know, Facebook.
Yeah, we thought the same thing, Splurt.
thing.
Yeah, it's a great social network for dads. To keep in touch with each other, we're all on it. So if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it.
What? We can't do it by text anymore? Fuck.
Right? Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes.
Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out.
Old fart.
The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul.
Those weird twins want everybody's soul. They're secretly gonna sacrifice us all to some eldritch god.
It's so wild to put in there. I think they wanted her soul. Holy shit.
I mean, they know what their kids look like.
Holy shit, we got out of the party. We did it!
We did it. We left the party.
We finally left the party!
We're finally through it, chat. We did it.
Holy crap.
Everybody, get the freaking party. Like, get all the party. Get the cake. Get the freaking ice cream and beer, dude. Freaking
Get the beast
We're gonna make an
burgers.
ice cream. We're gonna make root beer floats here, dude.
I could go for a
It's
root beer
party
float.
time.
I could go for an orange float. That's even better.
Orange float, dude. Have you ever done it with dry ice? Had made homemade root beer with freaking dry ice, and then made a freaking root beer float with it.
No.
So good, dude.
I don't even know where I would get dry ice.
Taco doesn't know either, but you know, people apparently have their ways.
The only time I've gotten dry ice was when I ordered from Omaha Steaks. And my steaks came packed in a cooler with dry ice. Those were really good fucking steaks, too. And I got like a chocolate peppermint cake. Oh, so good. Amanda and I walked back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood.
This neighborhood looks very jam packed, but you know, I'm not gonna be picky here.
Pretty fun party, don't you think?
No, it was terrible. I had to socialize. Why did you bring me to this?
I'm waiting for it, dude. I'm waiting for it.
Oh, wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. Feel like I was at a networking event. I mean, I got a burger in me.
That top one is totally me.
Yep.
I got a burger in me.
Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver linings get you through the other side. We ate Rockenbergs today, and it was good.
True.
Amen.
Hell yeah.
Preach.
Huh?
Preach.
I mean, I'm introverted as shit, but if there's one way to get me out of the house into like a gathering of some sort, provide food. I will be there.
Same with Taco. Taco is you give Taco food, Taco will go anywhere.
Exactly. Like, food is just good in general, but it always tastes better when it's free.
It's always better when it's free, and Taco's also been poor enough to be like, you know, free food's great.
Yeah. Even if the food's like not actually that great, if it's free,
it
it immediately tastes better.
If it's free, it is 1,000 times better than if you had to pay for it.
Exactly.
1,000 times. Free food. You will get me to go places a lot for free food.
Go places,
Just
do
saying.
things? No. Go places,
No.
do things with food? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Anyways. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book.
I almost said Facebook.
Maybe I will. If I ever figure out how social media works, dang blessed thing. Kids
Dude,
with your,
do you think
with your
you think-
medias and
You think
your
we
messengers.
understand social media? Us kids? You think we understand it? Fuck, dude, don't ask me to try to explain Twitter. Please don't.
Also, don't bother trying to make a Twitter account. The CAPTCHA to prove that you're not a robot is exceedingly difficult for a human, let alone a robot. You almost need a robot to do that thing. That's why there's no VGM Twitter, because Dragano couldn't get it to frickin' work after like 30 different tries.
True story.
I have a good feeling about this place.
Don't we? Do you now? What gave it away? All the hot dads? I mean, the hot dads. Hot dads. Anyway.
Me too, Dad.
Oh.
Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the
Really?
cauliflower.
Taco will eat the cauliflower. Taco will eat it. I like cauliflower.
Taco likes cauliflower, apparently. I don't
I
mind
like broccoli.
cauliflower.
I like broccoli more, to be fair, but
I'm not a big fan of broccoli,
I will eat
but
cauliflower.
I will eat it.
Cauliflower is a unique taste, and I do like.
I don't think cauliflower really has a taste. I think
It does.
cauliflower kind of like takes on the taste of whatever you cook it in.
It can. It's very much an more absorbent thing.
Yeah. That's why
But,
I like
it
cauliflower.
does-
Because you
it
can really
does-
make cauliflower like very flavorful.
But like, yeah, by default, like the ones you get in the veggie trays, they have a taste to them. I kind of like that taste a little bit.
I've never really thought
It's not
cauliflower had
my
a real
most-
taste.
It's not my most favorite taste, to be sure. Like I prefer broccoli for sure. Like I love broccoli, dude. Fuck.
I don't like broccoli. Then again, I'm not real big on veggies.
Which is
I'm-
funny because Taco loves veggies. Taco loves the vegetables.
you
Taco
can-
will eat vegetables all day.
Well, you can eat my vegetables and I'll eat your meat.
It will.
I was gonna say you'll just eat my fruit. That's I'll just give you my fruit because I don't like fruit.
Oh, I love fruit.
I really do not like fruit that much. Vegetables, however, I will eat most vegetables.
Except for fruit that are considered vegetables. I won't eat those fruits. Like tomatoes and cucumbers.
They're considered vegetables. Fuck those things.
Yeah, those are considered vegetables, but they're actually fruit.
They are actually fruit.
Like when you think of fruit, you don't think of a tomato or a cucumber. When you think of a tomato or a cucumber, you think vegetable, but they're actually scientifically categorized as a fruit.
I mean, technically, most things are fruits because they're vegetables not really a thing, but technically, but you know,
The vegetables
classifications.
is like
Not
potatoes are
really.
vegetable. Carrots are
Yeah, but it's
vegetable.
technically the fruit of a plant.
They're not fruits. They don't grow on trees or vines, and they don't have seeds. If it grows on a tree or a vine,
I
and
never
it
knew the
has seeds,
definition. Okay.
It's a fruit. That's
Never
why
knew the
tomatoes are a
definition.
fruit.
Yes.
But if it grows like in the ground, like that's a vegetable. So like broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, potatoes, those are vegetables.
Taco does love potatoes. I do love those potatoes, dude.
Don't you
Potatoes.
live in
dude.
Idaho?
I used to, yes.
Hey, you used to live in Idaho, so that makes sense that you would like potatoes.
I lived a lot. A lot of Western dishes also use a lot of potatoes. So
Yeah, well,
yes. So yes.
but I don't blame you because potatoes are pretty great and they're pretty universal.
When I was in Idaho, I loved what was it? I love using potatoes for cooking stuff. But the thing is, when you're not in Idaho, I used to do it all the time because in Idaho it was super cheap to get potatoes.
Well, yeah,
Like,
because you're in
potatoes were
Idaho,
dirt cheap.
the potato capital of the U.S.
Like it was so cheap, but like friggin' second when I moved away, I was like, I can't really make some of my more favorite parts of favorite dishes because I was like, I use like the one dish that I make is I vary the ingredients to make it taste different and trick my brain into thinking I'm eating other like a different meal than what I usually make. It's usually just a bunch of stuff put together, but you know, I'll have to explain it another time. But like friggin' like potatoes used to be like I'd used to swap out my pasta for potatoes ever so often, like sliced up potatoes or even
yeah.
like friggin' hash browns. Like I used hash browns recently. The hash brown one I made was so good. Holy fuck. Anyway, I love the potato ones more than I do the pasta ones.
Oh, yeah. Any big plans for this evening? You know, besides making potato dishes?
Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends.
This late at night?
Oh,
Is that okay?
of course. Just keep me posted. Be home before midnight.
You got it.
And be
Even my
careful.
brother's not home before midnight, so like it's midnight. It's past midnight now for Taco, and my brother's still not home.
I will.
Make good choices.
Such a parent thing to say.
Of course.
And call me if you need anything.
Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you?
I'm gonna be
What?
asleep on the couch,
No.
sweetie.
I've never done that, and I never will do that.
I'll never do that. It's gonna be like I'm gonna be asleep on this couch.
Right.
When you come home.
Oh, whoops, I skipped that.
Do you have any plans tonight? I think so. Something like that.
My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna
Probably gonna be the exact same thing.
throw a party and see how long
See
I
how
can
long
sleep
it gets-
for.
Taco in a nutshell. Taco in a nutshell. How long can I sleep for? That's up to you.
Let's see.
What does Splurt want to do?
What does Splurt want to do? Splurt wants to sleep. Kiddo, I am tapped out.
But the sun hasn't even gone down yet.
It looks pretty down to me.
Looks very down to me.
I still have sleep to catch up on from when you were a baby. Just let me be. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay?
That is such a dad response, and I love it.
You're right.
Great. See you later.
I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes.
Oh yes, the classic parent thing of watching cooking shows.
Hey!
I'm
not a
in.
parent.
Like, it's such a thing that like my parents do all the time, is what I mean. And thus I assumed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a lot of people
You-
do that all the time.
I'm gonna
There's
be
some good
honest.
cooking shows.
Taco might consider it on occasion, but like friggin', like I'll sit there and watch it with my parents. Like I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Taco will occasionally sit and watch with my parent. I will literally sit there and watch with my parents because
I watch it on my own. I'd love to be able to
'Cause
cook like
you're
that.
you're also better at cooking than Taco because yeah.
I watch cooking shows.
Taco watches cooking shows too, but Taco doesn't really cook a whole lot. So
Yeah, you cook more and you'll be better at it. Although I think if I
trying.
was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. What the hell was that? It sounded like something just crashed through your roof.
I hit my desk with my knees. I'm sorry because Taco was readjusting a blanket.
Man, Gavin Chapman
Taco.
just caught that thing on fire. Just like Taco caught his knees on that desk. Or her knees. I'm still adjusting. But he meant to do it. She meant to do it. What a professional.
Taco did not mean to do it. Correction.
I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind. And also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. There's just a lot of yelling.
Oh yeah, I see. Hell's Kitchen.
Hey, I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey kiddo, you good? And we will find out if Amanda is good or not next time on VGM, everybody.
Oh, we're actually gonna get a plot point here. Oh dear lord, we're gonna get some plot turnage. Ooh, it's gonna be a twist. Taco's ready for this.
You better be ready. And all of you at home better be ready too. And see you next
on
time.
VGM. Bye.
Bye.